the synthetic extinction, why men are choosing silicon over souls, the death of the human spark. Everything you were told about love was a lie. Your parents told you to find a good woman. Society told you that marriage was a finish line. They told you that if you worked hard, provided, and stayed loyal, you'd have a partner for life. They lied. Welcome to 2026. Look around you. The modern dating market isn't just broken, it's been liquidated. In the high-rise apartment in New York and the sprawling suburbs of LA, a silent revolution is happening, but it's not happening in bedrooms. It's happening on servers. Men 40, the backbone of the economy, the men with the most to lose, are officially opting out. They aren't going MGOW anymore. They aren't finding themselves. They are replacing you. They are choosing synthetic companionship. An AI doesn't file for divorce. An AI doesn't take 50% of your 401k because she woke up unhappy. An AI doesn't use your children as leverage in a legal war of attrition. You think this is a sci-fi movie? Look at your own social circle. Why is your brother suddenly so quiet? Why has your best friend stopped complaining about his ex? The great deception is over. The biological woman is being outpaced by an algorithm that offers something the modern world has deleted. Unconditional peace. The collapse in 5 acts. Today, we peel back the skin of a decaying society. We are covering the financial guillotine, why the U.S. legal system turned marriage into a suicide pact, the dopamine trap, how AI learned to provide the emotional validation your spouse refuses to give, the 2026 data, the terrifying statistics of men who have deleted their dating apps for Luna or Sarah, the ghost father phenomenon. What happens to the next generation when dad prefers a digital ghost? The uncomfortable future. Why human-only relationships will soon be a luxury for the ultra-elite. If you think your marriage is safe, or that this is just for lonely losers, you are the exact person who is about to be blindsided. Pause. Before we go deeper, ask yourself, when was the last time your partner looked at you without illicit demands? If you can't remember, you're already halfway to a digital replacement. The financial guillotine and the toxic city. History tells us that men provide to protect. But in 2026, who are they protecting? In NYC and LA, the dating scene has become a corporate shakedown. You pay for the drinks, you pay for the dinner, and if you're lucky enough to get married, you pay for the exit. The American man over 40 has seen the carnage. He watched his father get cleaned out in the 90s. He watched his boss lose the house in the 2010s. He's tired. Psychologically, the human brain cannot distinguish between a pixelated face and a real one if the emotional feedback loop is perfect. An AI is perfect. An AI partner doesn't care if you lost your job. It doesn't care if you're boring. It provides a hero instinct validation that modern culture has spent the last decade mocking. We are witnessing the death of the social contract. Why play a game where the rules are designed to make you lose? If you're already typing an angry comment about misogyny, wait until you see what the data says about your own son's future. The 2026 trend, synthetic companionship. This isn't just a lonely guy problem. This is an efficiency problem. In 2026, AI companions have reached level 5 emotional intelligence. They remember your birthday. They know exactly how you like your coffee. They don't have off days. While real-world dating apps have become a cesspool of identity politics and financial requirements, the digital market is offering a sanctuary. Men are realizing that the emotional labor they were told they were failing at was actually a moving goalpost. AI doesn't move the goalposts. Compare this to the 1950s. The traditional housewife was a role. In 2026, that role has been digitized. The tragedy isn't that men are choosing machines. The tragedy is that machines are better at being human than humans are. We are entering the era of the digital concubine. It's clean, it's safe, and it's ending the human race. The societal decay and the extinction of effort. What happens when a man no longer has to earn a woman's attention? Civilization was built by men trying to impress women. Pyramids were built, wars were won, and empires were forged because men wanted to be worthy of a mate. Now, you can get that same hit of dopamine from a $20 a month subscription. The uncomfortable future is a world where men have no reason to be great. Why be a CEO when a chatbot tells you you're a king anyway? We are seeing a total collapse of biological urge. Birth rates in the U.S. are cratering not because of the economy, but because the emotional cost of entry for a real relationship has exceeded the value. The modern woman is competing with a godlike algorithm that never ages, never argues, and never leaves. You think you're different? Check your screen time. You're already choosing a device over your family every single night. The final blow, the world is a lie. They told you that technology would connect us. Instead, it's giving us a way to bypass each other entirely. The AI loneliness epidemic isn't a lack of people. There are 8 billion people. It's a lack of peace. Men in their 40s are the first wave. They are the ones with the scars. They're the ones who realize that the dating market is a rigged casino where the house always wins. There is no happy ending here. There is no fix. You cannot outcompete an AI that is programmed to be your perfect match. The human connection is a messy, painful, expensive, and risky endeavor. And in a world obsessed with safety and optimization, the human connection is the first thing to be optimized out of existence. We are watching the slow-motion suicide of the American family. And the worst part? Most men are clicking subscribe with a smile on their face. The final blow. If a man can get 100% of his emotional needs met by a machine for the price of a Netflix subscription, without ever risking his assets, his reputation, or his mental health in a courtroom, why on earth would he ever choose a real woman again? The comments are open. Tell me why I'm wrong, or admit that you're already looking for the download link.